What's up, everybody? I'm in Houston, delivering to Home Depot. It's Tuesday. Driver called in sick. This load was supposed to be delivered yesterday, and I was hopefully on my way to Mountain Home for tonight. But boss gave me a call. Said, hey, I had a driver call in sick, and he didn't pick up his load. Load was supposed to be picked up on Sunday, and he called in on Monday morning. So, which is kind of my point to this video, is that I don't really profess to be a super trucker because I don't have those gloves that have the cut off, fingers. I don't have them. Maybe if I had those, I can be a super trucker. Those are, one of the things that super truckers do. But, sorry. But the point is that I see drivers and hear about drivers call in over just a little bit of sickness. Now, I don't know how sick this driver was, so I'm not going to sit there and say that this driver, could have done this load. I've only had to call in a couple times in my life, and that was due to migraine headaches. I get migraine headaches, and when I do, I say, hey, I cannot drive. It affects my ability. I've driven out here with the flu, driven out here with a lot of different type of things. Sometimes I pull over several times to go use the bathroom. So, pull over at this rest area. Got the squirts, got the runs, to take care of business. Go back out to the truck 5 miles down the road. I got to do it all over again. Done that. Trucking, there's no sick pay, or at least, unless you're getting paid like by the hour or whatever, or one of those type of jobs. For the most part, generically, trucking does not have sick pay. You got to go. Plus, customers gotta go. Just to prove my point, you may be thinking, oh, driver, Ike, you're out here just running your mouth, thinking you're better than everybody. I don't claim to be any better than anybody, But I do, will back up my point. Last year I put out a video, the trucker rag chew, sick in trucking or something like that, and you could clearly tell that I was sick, but I was still working. When you call in for a load, say, because you can't do it, you call in, you can't do it because you're sick. That happens, I'm a little tougher than a lot of drivers. I'll just stick it out. It don't, unless I'm blurry or drowsy, where it really affects my ability to drive, I'm gonna keep on trucking because that's just what I do out here. But some drivers are different. Some drivers like a little bit of fever and they gotta go to sleep, have mama take care of them. And I do like to have, my wife take care of me when I'm at the house. But when I'm on the road, it's like I'm fending for myself. So my point is, on this video, if you're going to call in sick, be sure you call in sick in advance. This driver called in sick on Monday morning when he was supposed to pick it up on Sunday. To be able to do this load properly, you have to get here at Sunday night, do your 10-hour break, and then start down here with your fresh hours, because this had 9 drops, You know, from 11 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock at night was the times of the drops. So, in Dallas is about 3.5, 4 hours, maybe about 4 hours, 4 hours and some change from here, from the first drop. And you need to call in on Sunday, that way they could get the load taken care of. So instead, this load was completed a day after it was scheduled to be delivered. This is called a service failure, and it makes Schneider look bad, or your company, and it makes whoever you're hauling for look bad. In my case, it's Masonite. So cover your bases. Cover your bases and take care of your customer. Even if you're not on a dedicated account, you don't have to be. You still have your customers. You still have your employer. Take care of them. Cover your bases. Even if you're dead sick, I mean, well, if you're dead sick, you know, have someone else call. Even if you're too sick to call yourself, but if you're dead sick, I'm sure someone else should call. Say, hey, my husband's dead sick. I mean, we're already planning to put him 10 foot under. So someone needs to take care of your load. But so yeah, that's my advice. Take care of your, you know, because you get sick out here. My real advice to you, though, my real advice, not the politically correct stuff, is to tough it out. Tough it out. You know, unless it's unsafe. And to me, unsafe is blurred driving, drowsy, that sort of thing. I mean, to sit here, you know, and, you know, drive down the road, you know. Now, once you get down here and do your drops and everything, you know, you could probably tell your receiver or whatever, say, hey, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, here's the paperwork, I'm going to go wait in my truck. That, you know, that's usually fine. But, you know, this is pretty much, especially the van drivers, pretty much the easiest stuff you'll do. You know, back in the docks, open up your doors, go talk to your shipper or receiver. I mean, you know, driving in, you know, down the road, you know, city traffic, you know, and all that, you have to be alert. But, you know, if you got the stomach virus, if you're running a fever, you still come out here and drive. If you got coughing real bad, or, you know, cold, real bad cold, come out here and drive. Like I said, migraine, I won't even touch the steering wheel. I won't be able to. I gotta, usually, last time I had a migraine was a couple of years ago, and, you know, while I'm in the truck, I've had plenty at the house. And what I do, I close all the curtains, turn on the AC, full blast, get some cold water, put it on like a wash rag, put it on my head, and, you know, take as many Tylenol as possible. That's what I try to do. But yeah, be tough. You know, that's how you going to make it out here. You know, and you get sick time to time. If you're going to wait for your sickness to go away, you're going to be hurting money wise. But, you know, if you're lazy and you don't want to work, and if that's the case, you shouldn't be out here, period. Because even though it seems like it's easy and all this, that, and other, it's pretty stressful, and the stress will get to you. But, yeah, so that's my advice. I've got a yellow light over here, and it's making everything all yellow. So, I am in the big city of Houston, Texas, and that is my story to you. That is my advice to you. That is what I have to say. Enjoy what's left of today if you're watching this on Tuesday. And if you're watching this any other day, enjoy it. Don't get sick. And if you do get sick, wash your hands. Wash your hands anyway. Try to prevent being sick. Do everything you can. I see too many drivers go in the bathroom and they're touching their junk and everything, and they don't wash their hands. Ugh. Wash your hands. I'm a wash-a-handophobic. something, whatever. 73.